Hi there, my name is Remy Sharp. I am going to demonstrate how to create live streams using Yahoo Pipes. So we're going to use the Yahoo service called Pipes to create a consolidated feed of all the feeds that we put out there, or I put out there, or you put out there, or whatever, and then we're going to pull it all back in to our blog or our web page using JavaScript. So I'm just going to get on and kind of commentate as I go along. So this is a list of my 4 feeds, and it's Yahoo Pipes. You just go to pipes.yahoo.com, and if you don't have a Yahoo account, just sign up and you'll be able to create a new pipe. So I'm going to start off by adding this fetch feed source, and I'm going to drop in each of my RSS feeds into this little module, adding new URLs as I go along. So I've added my Flickr account, my Delicious account, my own personal blog, and my Twitter feed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these all into an operator which sorts them by date, and then I want to truncate to only show the last 20. And I join these modules up by just dragging the pipe from one module to the other. And what it's doing here also, I can preview what this module produces in this debugger down here. It takes its time, but it shows me that it's going to show me the actual output from this particular sorting. But what I want to do is I want to sort by publish date and descending, so I get the newest posts at the top. Drop this onto the truncate. I'll truncate to 20 feed items and drag that down to pipe output. If you click on this, it's updating again down here, and I can see that, yep, that's the very last thing I actually posted on Twitter, and there should only be 20 items there. I'm just going to save this pipe now and call it my soup. Now it's giving me the option to actually preview the pipe. So if I click on this link, it'll show me the output of the page in this Yahoo Pipes page. But what I'm interested in doing is grabbing the JSON feed. So if I look at that as JSON in JSON format, I'll see it's like this. Oh, Firefox done some nice rendering there for me. We're going to grab this URL, and what we're going to do is right at the end, I'm going to add &_callback equals soup, and what that's going to do is going to wrap all of this JSON object and pass the object into a function called soup. You can see that's what it's outputted for me. So I'm going to use this URL in my my soup.html. I've just created a dummy web page here called soup, and as the page loads up, I'm using jQuery to basically help me code a little bit faster. This this dollar function means run everything inside this block once the page is ready. So I'm going to load this JavaScript library. By creating a new script and attaching that script to the actual document body. Once the script is actually loaded into the page, it's going to execute this callback soup. So I need to create a new function called soup that parses the JSON and processes it onto the page. I'm just going to give that a quick test. So we're not doing anything special here. We just, we're loading in the external library, attaching it to the body, and then we're going to call this callback and just say it's loaded. So test.com soup, and there it is. We've managed to load the external module, and if I take a look at the HTML, I can see it's down here. So, what are we going to do with it? Well, we know that well, we don't even know what the object looks like for the time being, so let's dump this out into the console just to have a look at it, so that we understand what the innards look like. So in my JSON object, I need to actually start in value items, and then I can loop around these 20 items. And I already know that I'm only interested in the Y : title, and I might be interested in the publish date, but I'm going to use the link as well. I think that's consistent throughout this feed as well. One of the downsides of the Yahoo pipes is you can't actually append any extra information into the pipes. So what I would have liked to have done is actually add in the source of where each feed came from, but you can't for the time being. Just check that's right. I'm just going to log the elements just to make sure I've got the right thing I'm interested in. Items I.link and items Y : title. Just refresh this. Yep, looks like I've got what I want. So I'm just going to create a little div inside of here, div I equals soup, and as I come into this function, I use jQuery just to create a new list and just append each item into the list. I'm being a bit lazy with my IDs here, and I'm just chucking them on just so I can attach these list elements pretty easily without having to worry about finding the right item. Okay, so we should give this a test. It's loading the Yahoo pipes, and it didn't work at all. Superb. So I've got the link there, but I don't have the title, and that's because I can't spell title. There you go. Cool. And there's our live stream, or soup, or whatever you want to call it. Now, if you want to do something a little bit more, what we can do is attach an icon onto the left. So I've already created little snapshots of the icons, and I know that I've got Delicious, my own blog in here, Twitter, and I've got Flickr as well, but I don't think there's any Flickr images here. So I'm just going to use a class Remy, which is my own blog. List.r equals URL images remy.jpg. I think that's right. li.delicious style image. There we go. else did I say we had? Twitter. So I'm going to do a little pattern match on the link to work out which class we need to add. The only problem is Delicious doesn't tell. There's nothing to indicate that this link has come from Delicious, because it just goes straight to the SEO chat and Dynamic Drive. So what I'm going to say is, if the URL matches twitter.com, then it's Twitter class. If it matches feedburners / tilde r Remy Sharp, then put the Remy Sharp icon, otherwise use Delicious. So if items link match I make Delicious the default. So the Remy Sharp one was, just copy this link and just drop it straight in. And I need to escape that backslash to make sure it matches properly. And this is twitter.com. Let's see if that works. Oh, that worked for one of them. I seem to have got the wrong URL. Let's have a quick look to see what the right URL is, so I can just prove this works and I'm not mad. Plus Twitter. That doesn't seem to have applied anything. So I must have messed up somewhere. Yeah, so I've put an extra S on the end. Ah, superb. There we go. So we've got little icons next to it. And now you can style it up even more if you want to, and make it as sexy as you like. Hope you've enjoyed it, and drop me any questions on my blog, and I'll provide the source code on the blog as well. Thanks.